Okay, hello. I am back with another episode to talk to you all about what property managers do. So many people are like, well, what's the point of a property manager? What do they do? So today I am actually going to tell you some of the things that we as property managers do. Our service can really relieve an owner of so many headaches if you hire the right company. And that's the key right there, because I am not going to lie, it's hard to find a good property management company. It really is. And so that's why your screening process, your due diligence, your homework up front is important to do. Just because a company is big does not mean that they are the ones you should go with. Okay, I'll say it like that. But as a property manager, it is so important that you pick one that is going to take their job seriously and that's going to treat your property as if it were their own. They are supposed to be pretty much your insurance. And when I say insurance, I mean they're going to be that company that's going to keep you abreast of what's going on with your property. They can help you avoid issues, fines. They can give you quality renters. They know how to screen a tenant thoroughly up front. They can just save you so many headaches, period. So what I want to do now is show you an actual services to be performed list that I use. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so here is a list here of things. These are just basic services here that we do. We can do so much more than this, it just depends on how involved you want to be with your property. We market and lease the property, which includes the tenant screening process. We can arrange to have the property cleaned ever so often. Again, this goes into having the correct application so that you can make sure that the tenant is answering the correct questions. We can pull nationwide criminal backgrounds. We can check credit reports. We can also see you all if a person has been evicted or has had an eviction filed on them. We can actually see that as well. It's nationwide. It's called an eviction records check. So we can do that as well. We can see if they have any landlord collections on their credit report. Also, we can see we verify their references. So we verify their rental and employment verification. If they're self-employed, we have a screening process for that as well. And there's a lot more people that are becoming entrepreneurs ever since the pandemic. So, if you don't know how to check to see if this person is actually a real business, owns a real business, you're basically, it's a crapshoot what you're going to get. We move people in, we give them a move-in inspection, collect the security deposit, have them sign the lease, make sure they understand the lease, answer any questions they have. So basically, we're freeing up your time. All right. And so the list goes on. We collect the rents, hold the security deposits, keep the maintenance log. Now here's some optional services, and some of these extras may come with a cost. But changing air filters, checking your HVAC system ever so often. We do have a certified HVAC tech on our staff, inspecting the property for repairs. And that goes back to my video where I was saying it's important as an owner that you're checking on that property, that you're walking that property. Well, we as the management company, we actually do that. We'll do that 2 or 3 times a year, depending on what our agreement is with you. And that way we can catch things. It's called preventative maintenance check. Okay. Let's see what else. We get bids for you. We can facilitate the repairs. Now, and again, this goes into these are just minor things that go wrong in a property. Let's just say, for instance, you need to replace a garage motor. That's something that comes up quite often. Or you need to maybe replace a toilet, unclog some things, minor things like that. Yes, we can go ahead and get that done, and it's included in the management fee. But I've had where sometimes things may go wrong with a property where like some major work needs to be done. Maybe siding needs to be replaced because of the age of the property. Maybe it's some drywall repairs. Maybe it's some upgrades being done. That may incur an additional fee from us just to make sure we're because we're having to now spend more time with the oversight of it to make sure that it's being done properly. That's multiple site checks going out to make sure that everything is done properly. Sending out late rent letters or even collection notices sometimes, or late rent notices, I'm sorry. Also making sure that if we have to file an eviction, that it's filed properly so that you don't have to start over. I mean, I have seen where people have actually hired attorneys to represent them in eviction cases. The attorney gets up there and is absolutely clueless. The judge winds up throwing the case out. Now, guess what? That tenant just got an extra maybe 2-3 months in your property. So this is why it's so important that you have a good property management company that can help you to avoid and prevent things that's going to cost you more money in the long term. Okay. So, but yeah, it's a list of things here. As far as financial management goes, most of my clients, they want to pay their own bills, but there's instances like I have some clients that don't live in the country. And so in that instance, they're going to want me as the manager. We offer that. We're available to handle distributing these payments. That's no problem at all. And then we send a monthly report to let them know, hey, this is what came in. This is what went out. Okay. Maintain a maintenance escrow trust account so that when the repairs come up, we have some funds in there where we don't have to bug you, for the smaller repairs. We already have the funds there. Our agreement says, okay, anything less than this specific dollar amount, just go ahead and get it fixed so that we don't have to bug you. So as you can see here, it's 2 pages full of activities that we as property managers do. So let's see. All right, so now you know, excuse me, that we do actually, a good property manager does actually do work. It's not just a pointless fee that you're paying out. If you have a good property manager, just like anything, if you have a good property manager, they're going to save you time. They're going to relieve your stress. They're going to make the landlording experience as smooth as they possibly can for you as their client. And so feel free to like and subscribe to get more information on how to be a successful landlord, also on how to work successfully with the right management company. And then you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I have a lot of good content that I'm going to be uploading, working on an ebook as well. So stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing my 20 plus. I'll leave it there. I don't want to give my age away. My 20 plus years of property management experience with you all every week. All right. Y'all take care. Be safe out there.